Who introduced you to the game?
I watched it from a very young age. I had a cricket net in my backyard, which I'm very grateful about, and I was very fortunate growing up. So I just fell in love with the game by playing it every day. Every afternoon after school, I wouldn't touch my books. I would go straight to the cricket net. My gardener actually enjoyed cricket as well, so my dad would get angry when he doesn't do his work, but we played together in the net from, I would say, 2 o'clock in the afternoon until late afternoon.
And who were your heroes growing up?
Quinton de Kock, definitely. I always looked up to him. He used GM. That's also why I used GM. I was actually number 12 in primary school, just purely based because of Quinny. And then Rishabh Pant of ladies as well. I look up to him as well. Those two are massive role models to me.
I know cricket was king for you, but are there other sports that you played in your early life?
Yeah, I played rugby, cricket, tennis. I basically played every sport to try and minimize time at school, especially in primary school. When the bus leaves early, it will be one of your favorite days when the buses leave early because you missed the last 2 lessons of the day. So I played cricket, tennis, rugby, golf.
And how good were you?
I played professional rugby, Craven Week under 12 provincial rugby for the Leopards. I liked golf. There wasn't really professional teams for golf, but cricket and rugby and golf I was pretty decent at those 3.
Okay, and tell us a little bit about your family. What does your brother do?
My brother is in Office now. He also went to Saints, but he wanted to pursue his dream in rugby. So he went to Office. He plays rugby and cricket. He took a break from rugby now, but he plays rugby again. He's playing rugby again, recovering from injury. He fell in love with cricket. I think he looked up a bit to me. That's why he started loving cricket more than rugby. He's playing cricket and rugby, and he's enjoying it.
So from Lhuan-dre, they make him to the most prolific cricketing school in the country right now, Saints Indians. What made you want to go to Saints?
I realized at a young age that in Clarksville and Potchefstroom there wasn't much opportunity for me. I wanted to do education in school. I didn't think I was going to be playing cricket like I'm playing now, so I wanted to do education in school, so when I study, everything's in English as well, so I wanted to prepare for that. I went there purely based off opportunity, and I was very fortunate. We played Lions under 13 I played for Northwest. We played against the Lions, and one of the Saints scouts were there, and luckily he scouted me, and I'm very grateful for that. And then Rickleton, KG, all of them, they went to St. Stithians, and my decision was purely based on that.
Cool. And what's your fondest memory from the Dlamini Oval?
Must be my debut against St. David's on the Dlamini Oval, and I scored 100 that game, so that must be my favourite memory.
Tell us about your schoolmates. Means that you've gone up the ranks with Saints. Can tell me who they are, what they're doing right now.
Ethan Jacobs, one of my best friends. He works in the Congo now. He does mining there. Chris Anderson, Richard Silitswani plays for the Lions. Kwena was also a good friend of mine. I'm sure you guys know what he's doing. I wouldn't say I was in the best friend group at school if I look back at it now, but I really enjoyed my time being mates with them, still keeping in touch with some of them, and it's great to have friends like that to support you through your journey.
Making first team at grade 9 at such a competitive environment is quite significant. What are some of the other records that you broke during your time there?
I'm not sure about everything. I don't know. I think I'm one of the few who scored 100 on debut. I know I broke the record for the highest score in Saints history, 218 against Scares. I just saw the ball like a balloon, and you don't get many days like that when everything comes out the middle, and it was one of those days, and luckily I used it to my advantage. And I also know that I have the most hundreds in Saints history.
When did you start thinking that cricket was a viable career option? What was the turning point for you?
Obviously, when I went to Saints, I wanted to pursue my dream in cricket. But I would say in grade 10, it was the changing point for me. I stopped rugby. I really loved rugby. I enjoyed rugby as much as cricket. It was always like 50-50 what I was going to choose. And then I got a call from one of the selectors that I'm going to a S-19 camp in grade 10. And then, that was the turning point for me. And I chose cricket and then just stuck with cricket, and luckily it worked out.
Now let's fast forward to your matric year. Another major change for you. Why did you change schools? Where did you move to from Saints?
So the Titans offered me a contract after our U19 World Cup early in matric. It was actually during the World Cup, so I haven't been to school yet that year. So then I could have stayed at Saints and played for the Titans, but I also wanted to play under 19 Coke Week and stuff. So if I wanted to do that, I can't play that for the Lions and then for the Titans for the senior team. So I made the decision, I moved schools to Cornwall Hill College. It was also one of the toughest decisions, but one of the best decisions I've ever made.
And then something else happens in your eventful matric year. Landing an SA20 contract. How did that feel? Where were you when you got the call? Tell us a little bit about that.
So the first call I got was in grade 11. I was picked as a rookie for the Paarl Royals. We were at Tux at the HBC. The next day we were playing an SA emerging game. The auction was that day. I didn't expect to get picked. We just watched it to see if any of our mates get picked. I was in a room with a couple of guys, couple of teammates. I got picked. I was sitting on a chair. The rest of them were sitting on a bed. And then I just fell off my chair. They pulled me off my chair. They were so happy for me. And then the second, I obviously couldn't play because of the Under-19 World Cup. And then they retained me luckily. And then, yeah, it's an amazing feeling. I'm grateful for every opportunity I get. And yeah.
So a few seasons in with the Paarl Royals, what's it like being in that environment? What do you love most about being part of the team set up there?
It's obviously special players, legends of the game, Joe Root, Dinesh Karthik, David Miller, coaching staff, Richard Disneve, Sid Lahiri, Coach Trevor Penny. I learned a massive amount, not just on the field, but off the field. And that helped me grow my game. And yeah, as I said, I'm grateful for the opportunity. It was amazing. I wouldn't have been here without the SA20.
Working with Joe Root, being in the same space as someone so accomplished, what was that like for you?
Yeah, amazing. He learned a lot. He learned me a lot, teach me a lot of lessons. He's obviously experienced a lot of stuff in the past. He's played the game for a couple of years. He's not a legend for no reason. So I definitely learned a lot of stuff on the field and off the field, but more off the field, just how he carries himself as a person, as a human being. He's a great human being. And to see people like that have time for fans, for supporters and stuff, just makes you like them even more and look up to him even more.
You know, there must be so many young people watching you and hoping to be in the same, shoes as you one day. What do you think makes the SA20 so special for young people?
Yeah, obviously everyone's journey is a bit different. Things for me luckily happened very quickly. For other people it happens at 25 and whatever age it might be. But yeah, the SA20, the rookie system, I think that's the only rookie system in the world. And for a country with so much young talented cricketers, it's a great system. And there's no better platform for young talented cricketers to showcase their skills on the SA20.
So you, my friend, have had quite the first-class season. We've read lots and heard lots, and I just want to take it back to, say, September last year, the beginning of this season. What were some of your goals going into the 2024-2025 season?
To be honest, I didn't have many goals set out. I didn't know what to expect because it was going to be my first season in a professional setup like this, so I didn't know what to set and what will be achievable and what won't. I just tried to do as much work off the field to be prepared for what's going to come on the field, and I'm a big believer in if you take care of the things off the field, the things on the field will take care of itself. There's actually a saying our head coach says, our interim head coach Richard Disneve says, if you look after the pennies, the pounds will take care of itself, and I'm a big believer in that.
And now that you've concluded, another century-fold and first-class season, what are you hoping to achieve moving forward with the Titans?
Yeah, the season is done now. I had a good season. I'm very chuffed with it. If you told me at the start of the season this was going to be your season, I wouldn't have believed you. But I'm just grateful for every opportunity I get. And yeah, I would just put it behind me now. It's done now. Work hard for the next season and what's to come, and hopefully improve and do better for the team.
So I watched a little bit of, the 4-day final. And that basically was a match-saving innings from your end. So in your view, what makes the Titans change room so successful?
I think we gel well as a team. There's a lot of different personalities and a lot of similar personalities, and I think we found a way to gel well as a team. Everyone's good friends. We do off-field stuff together, like go for dinners, play golf together, and stuff like that. And I feel like if you do that stuff off the field, when it gets tough, the team sticks together. if you don't have a good relationship with it, or if you don't have a good environment, then it's obviously going to go well when the team's doing well. But when the times are tough, that's when real character comes out. And I feel like we've created an environment where character can come out because we do this stuff off field together, we stay close, and yeah, I don't think it's cricket friends, I think it's real friends outside of cricket as well, which makes the environment good.
And as I understand, you're Hampshire bound. What's the feeling there? What's your goal there? What do you look to achieve there?
Yeah, once again, I don't know what to expect. I've never played cricket there. But yeah, I'm just grateful for the opportunity. Different conditions against different people, meeting new friends, coaches, everything. So I can't wait to go there. I'm going with Deovold, great friend of mine. Just excited to learn more stuff about cricket, test your game, test your technique and everything.
So tell us about your relationship with Lhuan-dre Pretorius, play age group cricket and so forth. Can you tell us a little bit about your relationship?
Yeah, we've become very good mates recently. He's a very good friend. I trust him a lot, and I think he's taught me a lot of lessons. We're not too far apart age-wise. He's experienced a lot more than I have at a young age, and I think listening to him, always taking in advice from him is great. He gives me the right advice, and I always listen to him.
What makes Test cricket so appealing to you? I mean, like instant gratification now, fun, quick-paced, all the lights, all the glitz and the glamour, whereas Test cricket doesn't have that. So what makes Test cricket the pinnacle for you as a youngster?
I think it's in the name, Test cricket. It tests your character, your mentality, your physical appearances. It tests everything of you as a player. It's 5 days long. It's tough, long hours in the sun. If it's fielding, bowling, batting, keeping, whatever it is, it tests you, and I think it complements your other formats. If you can score runs in Test cricket, I feel like you can score runs in limited overs and T20. So yeah, it's in the name, it's Test cricket. For me, it's the pinnacle of cricket.
Do you have a spot where you know where to find your family or your friends when they come to watch you and support you when you reach the milestone?
Not really. Sometimes when the stadium is full, it's hard to spot people, but sometimes I'll have a rough idea where they're sitting. But yeah, I just think you do it for the team, for yourself, for your family as well. So I wouldn't specifically say I'll try and spot them. But yeah,
At the beginning of the day, shortly before you're going to bed, top batters like yourself will say, you've just got to find a way to zone out. Is it really that easy to be able to shut your ears and just really zone in on focusing on the ball? And at what point do you break that bubble?
Yeah, so actually the longer you don't break the bubble, the better for you. I'm actually a very nervous person. I get very nervous before each game, while I bat even. But yeah, a big thing, I actually spoke to Joe Root about it before the SA20. I was very nervous. It was tough for me because I was nervous playing against people like Trent Boult, Rashid Khan and them. So he just told me it's ball versus bat, it's not Rashid Khan versus Lhuan-dre, and that was a big thing for me. And the way I find I zone out the best is by not looking at the scoreboard, and that helps me a lot.